All right, you said Tuesday that you're too busy sending Chiefs GM Brett Veach mock drafts to build a bracket. Sounds like a straight-up Nick Wright fan fiction. The producers and I have some questions. Right or wrong, Veach has replied.
Okay, so text between Brett Veach and I are personal. What I will tell you is this. Brett Veach texted Kevin Clark, great writer, used to be for The Ringer, now he does podcasts for Omaha. He's on Around the Horn. You guys know Kevin Clark. Because Kevin and I were at this. The reason we didn't have a podcast last Thursday was because I was speaking at this media conference. Kevin was there. So Kevin and I took a picture together, and he texted it to Veach. And do you know what Veach replied? I'll send you the screenshot, Demonze. Veach replied, two of my guys, tell Nick to send me his latest mock. That's what he said. So take that for what you will. If you guys are interested in my latest mock draft, when I open up my downloaded files, this says PFF mock results, parentheses, 28, end parentheses. So this is my 28th that I've done, but this is where it landed. With the first round pick, the Chiefs took Ladd McConkey. We then traded L'Jarius Sneed for the 43rd overall pick to Atlanta. With that draft pick, we took Kamari Lassiter, the cornerback. With the final pick of the second round, we took Jatavion Sanders, the tight end from Texas. We then made another trade. We traded down from 81. I'm sorry, we traded up from 95, packaging the 159th pick to get pick 81 to target Texas defensive tackle Tavondre Sweat. We then took another corner, Cam Hart, in the fourth round. With our fifth round pick, took a value position, Zach Zinter, the guard from Michigan, who got hurt in his final collegiate game, probably going to have to miss the year, but that's a guy that should be a day 2 pick that's going to fall because of the injury. The Chiefs have Trey Smith and Joe Tooney at the guard positions for next year, but Joe Tooney maybe could be gone in a year, so you slide Zach Zinter into there. Then we traded back. This is how sick I've gotten on these mock drafts. I traded pick 148 for and the 7th round pick. I traded with the Raiders, and one of the things I got back was a future 6th round pick. But the mock drafts, there's no future drafts. It's not like I'm actually acquiring that capital to do anything with it. It just felt like good value. And after those trades, I ended up drafting Jalen Green, the edge rusher from James Madison. Now, that's a small college player, but he had like 18 sacks last year. I like the upside. And with the final pick of the draft, I took the good-looking quarterback from Notre Dame, Sam Hartman. Felt like he's a guy that after a couple years under Andy, being in the quarterback room with Patrick Mahomes, could be a guy that shows enough in preseason that we can then flip him for maybe like a 4th-round pick. So go ahead and clip this off for social media, my mock draft here, and I'll just share it to, you know what? This is interesting. I don't know if I want to share it to the whole world because that could give those other GMs an edge. Let's just clip this off on social media and send it to me so I can distribute it as we want. That was mock draft 28. Let me just try. Demonte, pick a random number between 15 and 28.
27.
That's boring, but okay. 27. 27. Let me pull up mock draft 27. Oh my goodness, that was the one where I had 4 trade downs. That's too many. I ended up drafting 13 players and had 4 trade downs. I'm gonna have to pick one where I didn't do trade. It's just so hard when there's value out there. You want it, you know what I mean? You want to make
21.
these trades. So let me find one where. Oh, you said 21?
21.
All right, perfect. With the first round, this one I got Ladd McConkey again. Oh, and in this one, Xavier Worthy slid all the way to the 3rd round. Oh my goodness gracious. I also drafted Zach Zinter again. I must really like Zach Zinter. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.